Hi there, it's been over a month now since we engaged, and it already feels like forever. I trust you're staying safe and doing well in this era of COVID-19. It's always a pleasure to be back and spend time with you. As usual, I'm Kwame Benny Smith, an HR professional, and I want to specially welcome you to the 9th and last episode of Season 1 of the Job Hunt Preparation Series. This channel will be your human resources community for knowledge, expertise, and resources. If you are new or yet to subscribe to this channel, I'll be sharing a lot of resources, informative tips, and techniques relating to HR. As such, remember to subscribe and hit the bell button so you don't miss anything I share on this channel. Don't forget to check the description section of this video for links to job postings as well as other resources I'll be sharing in today's session. In our last episode, we talked about when and how to negotiate a salary for a job. In today's episode, we'll spend some time discussing how to stay motivated if you can't find a job. When you have been on the job hunt for a while, every rejection can be disheartening. Hearing nothing at all can create just as much job search frustration, especially when you've gone to great lengths to tailor your applications and CVs to each job position. It is easy for job seekers to start feeling inadequate as they continue their job search. But while it's only natural to go through these job search frustrations when things aren't going as planned, maintaining a positive outlook can help you become more resilient, which means you'll be better able to bounce back from negative events and regulate your emotions. Of course, a positive attitude isn't something you can just turn on, but there are things you can do to help you. In today's session, we are going to look at some of the tips we can employ to stay positive and motivated as your job hunt progresses. So without wasting much time, let's get the ball rolling. Tip number 1, look for opportunities to volunteer. If the lack of securing of a job is making you anxious, you may want to consider getting involved in a volunteering work. Not only will this keep you busy until you land a new job, but it will also look great on your CV and give you something new to talk about in your job interviews. Volunteering is also a great opportunity for networking and skill building, especially if you're able to find a position that matches your career interests. Tip number 2, keep your search in perspective. Don't take a rejection personally, as you often do not know the real reasons behind an employer's decision. Unfortunately, a job search can be a frustrating and discouraging process. A job search takes an average of 2 to 6 months of organized effort and as such requires a lot of patience. Tip number 3, find a mentor. Having a mentor can help job hunters learn more about a field and gain a perspective that graduates aren't likely to get when they are in school. Also, mentors can provide encouragement that can help recent graduates keep their spirits high during their job search. Tip number 4, focus on the things you can control. When searching for a new job, there will inevitably be some of the things that you have no control over, such as the job market, economy, industry trends, or even your location. To keep your job search motivation, try to subdue your stress about the things you can't influence and instead focus on what you can do to improve your situation. Some of these things include enhancing your CV or resume, strengthening your online presence, and learning new skills. You can even enlist the help of a professional interview coach to help you prepare for upcoming interviews. Tip number 5, block time on the calendar every day. Many recent graduates, by the time they graduate from school, have not yet developed advanced time management skills. Now is the time to do so. You need excellent time management and project management skills in any role you find yourself in an organization. Using your calendar, you need to block time, remove distractions, and focus on improving your job search steps. This will avoid frustrations, since you will now be busy and productive with your time. Tip number 6, take a step back. Spending your every waking moment obsessing about finding a perfect job can quickly lead to frustrations and ultimately burnout. If you are feeling overwhelmed, take a step back and remind yourself of all the other important things in your life. Things like your friends, your family, and personal interests. You don't have to do everything at once. And while you should certainly prioritize your job search activities, it is equally important to keep things in perspective. Don't feel guilty about spending time with your friends, reading a good book, or anything else that helps you maintain a positive outlook on life and feel good about yourself. Tip number 7, join a job search group. Joining a job search group through a website like LinkedIn or meetup.com can give recent graduates the chance to vent their frustrations with others who are going through the same kind of experience. People in these groups may meet locally to talk about the prospects and get feedbacks on CVs and cover letters. Also, these groups may hold members accountable for meeting job search goals and provide encouragement. And lastly, practice healthy habits. When dealing with stress, most people tend to let healthy habits fall by the wayside. By continuing to eat healthy foods, exercising, and getting enough sleep, job hunters can keep their bodies and minds functioning well enough to combat stress. If you stop taking proactive actions, you actually move backward, and if care is not taken, it becomes very hard to start all over again. You need to keep pushing forward until you achieve your goal. Alright, this brings us to the end of Season 1 of the Job Hunt Preparation Series. In Season 2 of this series, we'll be looking at the best ways to respond to interview questions. We'll be discussing some of the commonest interview questions you are likely to meet in an interview. So as usual, stay glued to this channel and ensure not to miss the upcoming season. If you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, this is the best time to do so, and be sure to click the bell button so you'll be notified every time I release a new video. If you enjoyed this video, why don't you give us a like, go ahead and drop a comment below, and I'll see you in the next video.